Hola. Yo, 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 yo. All right, I think we're good to go. All right. Oh, I guess that wasn't the right button. All right, now we're ready to go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, yeah. How's your mom? Welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of more than 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of planning our trades in advance because... Why? Hang on, I have to find... Where's the software? Oh, here it is. Because trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results, but please stay small, stay humble, focus in the long term. Never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Hey, what you up to? What do you want to do today? Hey, we have a debate coming up later today. That's going to be interesting. But tomorrow is CPI, then it's PPI and ECB. There's a whole lot of things going on in the world. Right now, we're getting ready for the stock market open. In about 30 seconds, the United States stock market is opening up. Cool. So what do you need to be a success in the trading and investing world? Well, you will need a broker. Most brokers make money when you lose. Okay, that's the standard operating procedure for brokers, right? Yup. Well, an ECN is different. They don't make money if you lose. They don't make money if you win. They simply execute your trades into the interbanking system, and there's actually another entity outside of the broker that is on the opposite side of your trade. So maybe Goldman Sachs is on the other side of your trade. Maybe it's another retail person. Maybe it's an institutional. Maybe it's a hedger. But there'll be somebody on the other side of the trade. That's not how most brokers work, by the way. The vast majority, 95% of brokers laugh when you lose. Trader's Way is different. It has a business model that's ethical. And so you should choose a service provider that is ethical like Trader's Way. Okay, so check them out, do your own due diligence. And then, hey, over at TRADARS, we have fundamental analytics, technical analytics, scalping and volatility analytics. Calendar, yeah, you have to have a calendar. But coaching, yeah, imagine now you have an economist working on your trading team. Well, that would be me. Imagine you have performance coaching and coaching covering fundamental analysis and technical analysis and trading techniques and trader psychology. Imagine there's courses on things like macroeconomics, trading strategies like day trading, swing trading, price action. How about things like central banking? How about a course on oil industry? The oil industry, by the way, the energy complex course is 16 hours long. You even go over the financial contracts. Like, oh my gosh. If you want to know more about that industry, that's all in here, included in TRADARS. And community where you can collaborate with like-minded people. Okay? There's the value ladder. There's your value ladder. Okay? An all-in-one, all-encompassing success tool. Okay, the stock market is open. Right now we have oil on the move. Oscar Mike. Okay, yeah, Oscar Mike. So why is it on the move? Well, first of all, we are at a bottom. This is a 5-minute bottom. But if you go out to the hourly, it's a triple bottom. Okay. Also, a day ago, in one of the groups, I think the day trading group, at TRADARS, somebody asked, hey, there's a tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico. Is it going to impact oil? And I said, no. Not unless they start shutting down the oil rigs and transferring people off of the rig. But I said, unless that happens, don't worry about it. So that yesterday was a down day. And then today they started shutting down the rigs and the tropical storm is turning into a hurricane. So earlier this morning at what was formerly known as Quant Box Live, we talked about, okay, we are now at the triple bottom and we have the fundamental reason why this should turn north. And it looks like it plausibly has today. Very cool. So now what? What now what? What are you going to do? Okay? What does that look like to you? Cool, right? So anyways, there's the combination of fundamentals. So yesterday was too early. Today is right as rain. So yesterday down, today triple bottom of a triple bottom, and now maybe legging up. Maybe. But it's simply, if we want to be simple, okay? Okay? Be a simple kind of man. Okay? There's your demand. There's your supply. Okay? This is price. This is quantity. Okay? If we're shifting quantity from the equilibrium, okay? If we're shifting quantity lower, so what we're saying here is quantity is going to move this way, then the way to make that happen is you shift your supply curve. Okay, is this going to work? Yeah. You're going to shift your supply curve this way to supply 2. And now you have a new equilibrium. Let's do that in yet another color. So now you have a new equilibrium. So there you go. See, quantity is shifted from 1 to 2. Okay, shifted left. And what happened to price? Price went up from 1 to 2. Okay, and that's what we see here. But what I suggested yesterday is a tropical storm is not what moves the market for oil. But if there's a threat, assumed a threat, or an actual shutdown of production, so they stop drilling, they mothball the thing, it takes a while to do that. And then you fly everybody off the rig by helicopter all the way back to shore. And then you wait out the storm, then you go back, and then you clean everything up, and then you turn everything back on. You don't just press a button and say go. There's a lot of things that need to be done. But so if you get to that point, then supply is reduced. So if they shut it down somewhere in the future, we will see a contraction in supply. So yesterday I said too early. Today I'm like, makes sense. But things changed. Fundamentally, things are different today than yesterday. yesterday. Right? What do you think? It's good, right? Okay. Other thing we talked about 2 days ago in the day trading group, which is now known as the technical trading team. In the technical trading team on Sunday, because we meet on Sundays, okay, we were eyeballing like this is probably ready to go, hot to go, HOTTOGO, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. Short term, up to the top. Long term, long and beyond. But if you're going to do long and beyond, you need an assumption on inflation, which is little I, but also seasonality. Okay, and then aggregate demand. Those are sort of three different things going on here. But luckily, TRADARS helps you analyze all of that. Cool. So we have a second day up. Makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me. And so now how do you trade this on the smaller time frame? Okay. Lip it up. Down to the roll reversal. Down to the lip. Lip it up. Lip it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Yeah. All day, every day. Okay. So for those that like to actively trade and you spend a lot of time on the 15-minute chart and the 5-minute chart, I am starting a service for you. And you are going to feel like it's home. Huh? It's going to feel so good. It'll feel like coming home after a long time away. It's going to feel like Adam being welcomed back into the Garden of Eden. You're like, it's so good to be here. Oh my God, what I'm building for you will help you do this. Okay? Over and over and over again. Okay? Cool. Noise. What do you think of this? That looks pretty interesting, huh? Yeah, maybe. Okay, you could also put in your price action pivot points because you'll see it's exactly the same thing. Now you're like, man, how did you draw that? Forget it. You don't have to. So you go to price action pivot points, and I invented this. This came out of the mind of Wayne. The mind of Wayne. Yeah. Shows you trend. Now, if you're like, that's looking too far back on a fiver, I got you because most of the time I'm not trading on a fiver. But let me show you, or in this case, 15 even. You can change it. So you go to indicator list, open up the price action pivot points, okay, and change it from 55 to 21. It makes it more sensitive. And if you're doing shorter term time frames, that's probably what you're looking for. So you see this? So if you do it this way, it says down a little bit more. And then you're up, you see? And it might help with your timing. Cool. Nice, right? You happy? You seem quiet today. What's wrong? Talk to me, Goose. All right, that's enough. I don't want to hear your problems. All right, let's move on. All right, Biddy. Iceman. Yeah, rooster. Yeah, they come to stop the rooster. Oh, yeah. Sorry, child of the 90s. Okay, trade inside the wicks. If you're going to be a bull, you have permission. You have a little leg up here. Now, bears are up here or even where we topped off. But I would suggest we could probably get up to 59.90. So retest 60. So if you're on the retest 60 team, what you want to do is mark this top, which I've already done, but let's do it again. No harm in doing that. And then you want to look here, not the lower one, and then zip into a 15. Go back and look at those. And you say, all right, the way that you day trade is you assume that there's going to be no lower low. Take yesterday's high, take yesterday's low, and those are the things I marked. Okay? And there'll be some form of higher low. See, this is yesterday's low, yesterday's high. The assumption is if we're going to be up here, it won't drop below here. Okay? What do you think? Okay. Was that right? Hey, Wayne, last Friday I was on a live trading show for an hour, right on. And a few people, that is so cool. No, as long as you said nice things about me, Peter. Yeah. I'm an only child, so if you even say something slight like, oh, he's really nice, but his hair is terrible. I'm like, oh, and I'll cry and I'll feel bad for a week. Peter thinks my hair is bad, right? It hurts. But other than that. So anyway, so if you look at this, here's the top, here's the bottom, and you expect a higher high because you're a bull. Okay, then we know by definition, we are not going to get a lower low. And we're probably not even come close to the bottom, right? So this is even a no zone, a no-fly zone, right? Yeah, it was a Friday, so only good things. Right on. Yeah, right on. Okay, cool. So, and by the way, then we should have a Peter show at Traders Way, or sorry, at TRADARS. We should have a Tuesday Peter show. We should have we should have a show once a day for different people come in and share their way of trading the way that I've trained them. Doesn't mean it's going to be precisely the way I've trained them, but we would have a common language, a common, and from there, see the tweaks. So like B-Rad says, hey man, I want to show people how I scalp using the techniques fundamentally and technically I taught him. And he's like, I want to show people. I'm like, dude, that sounds cool. We could have B-Rad Mondays. We could have Peter Tuesdays. We could have Ryan come in on Wednesdays. David Pegler said he would like to swing by maybe Fridays. You would do it? It's one of the things I've been thinking about. It'd be cool for the entire community. Yeah. David Pegler, who I respect greatly. Yeah. He said he'd do it. Yeah, you would do that, huh? Almost like a brown bag thing. Wouldn't it be cool? Right at London close, New York lunch. Okay. Like Peter's licensed and registered, Pegler's licensed and registered, so these are like quality people that I've known for, gee whiz, years and years. And yeah. Denise could do options contract Thursday. Welcome to the Thursday Options Show. That'd be killer. I'm enjoying learning more about options trading. Yeah. And by the way, I have a beta tool. I could release at any time anyone wants to pay for it. But I can bring to TRADARS an options radar where it watches all the major, all the single stocks that we track at TRADARS. It also can analyze and display to you options trading strategies. So if it sees in the right conditions, let's say Apple, it could report to you, okay, Apple is set up in the options market for these 5 different option strategies organized by complexity, from simple, a simple option strategy to a moderate option strategy to a complicated option strategy. But it can actually graph them out and show you the break even and all that kind of stuff and draw all the hockey sticks for you. It's really cool. I mean, I can bring an options radar to traders if you are interested, guys. If you're interested in options trading on top of equity, I can do it. Like, I actually can do it. And it's really good. I just don't know if we have enough people to pay for it. So I told the developers, like, I want it, but I don't want it now. And they're like, yeah, nobody's got this. So we'll just put it on the back burner. But they're like, we did it. And I showed it to a hedge fund friend of mine who has a lot of different complicated option strategies. And he's like, oh, that's interesting. He's like, maybe not for us because it's too simple for him. But he's like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So, yeah. So some of you guys are. It's good. I haven't received one in a bit. But anyways, let's just say I can definitely do it. I can turn it on this week if you wanted to, but we'd need 30 people to to open the wallets. You know what I mean? Okay. Abdul asked a good question. How is STP different from an ECN? An ECN is a type of brokerage that uses straight through processing. So an ECN uses STP. They're not mutually exclusive. They're the same. One is the business model and one is the technology. The STP is the technology. Okay, so a straight through processor. Okay, here, you guys want a little lesson on how to run a brokerage, a Forex brokerage in particular? What can I turn nay here? Can I do silver nay? Yeah, okay, I'm going to turn silver nay. All right, blank. Okay. FX broker. Okay, I'll have to make this, I'll just do this. I have to make it a little thinner. Okay, a Forex broker. Okay, what is the typical business model? And we'll put up here, business model, bizmod. Okay, this is your business model. Okay, all right. So typically you have a pool of traders. Okay, and the pool is of customers, pool of clients. And throughout the day, These clients go long, short, long, short, long, short. Okay. Oh, Abdul says, okay, what is the spread difference? The big difference is an ECN usually charges a transaction fee. Okay. And a typical non-ECN charges a spread. Hard money versus soft money. Okay, so imagine now we have a pool of clients, long and short, long and short, long and short. And in a typical Forex broker, the trades never leave. So it's a dark pool. Now, this only makes sense when 95% of your clients lose money. Okay? Because if 95% of your clients lose money, you can hedge the 5% or give those clients, the ones that make money, you can hedge them because you're losing on their trades because you're on the other side of the trade, you see? So eventually, you may or may not be on the other side of the trade. The issue is the 5% that make money would constantly be a loss to this business model. So a typical Forex broker does not want you to make money. What happens is some clients win, some clients lose, but on the long run, they all lose. And this money never leaves the dark pool. So the clients are offsetting the clients. But eventually all clients or nearly all clients lose money. So where does the money go? Well, it would go to the 5% that win, but you don't want that. So you hedge these guys. And so this is called a B book. And then you pull these guys out and call it an A book. And then you just hedge these or give them reasons that they should leave. But you don't make money on these guys. So you just hedge the heck out of it or kick them off the platform or throw them into a liquidity pool. But you don't want that because it doesn't make you much money. This one, all the deposit. Okay, well, let's do it this way. Money, deposit, money, deposit, money, deposit. Okay, what happens to those deposits if these trades never get offset by the interbanking system? What happens? Well, this client puts in $5,000, blows it up in a couple of months, doesn't get rich, and they're gone. Where'd the $5,000 go? This guy put in $10,000. This guy put in $1,000. This guy put in $500 and thought he'd be a millionaire. What happens to all these clients? What happens to the money? Well, this person lost all their money to somebody else who's in the pool, and the broker keeps the money because now they're gone. Someone over here made it, but guess what? Now they're going to lose. So this guy, this money went to this guy, and now he's gone. And then this guy now has the money, so he has two monies, but he slowly gives it to this guy and slowly gives it to that guy. And then now his account blows up. Now they're gone. And then a new money comes in, right? And what happens? It just goes around and around and around, and it eventually ends up with the Forex broker. The money never leaves. It's just a dark pool of failed trader versus failed trader. And if there's actually a good trader in there, you pull them out and you hedge them or you get rid of them. It's not cool, is it? Okay, an ECN broker uses a different model. Okay? Okay, they have a pool of clients. Okay, clients. Okay, and they sit on a server. And liquidity provider, liquidity provider, liquidity provider, liquidity provider. And so you place a trade and it leaves the pool, goes to the server, and using software, right, an ECN software, straight through processing, figures out which liquidity pool to dump you in, so that there's a bank, let's say a hedge fund, a corp, and a retail trader in here. Okay, and they all have these different types of clients, and so their straight through processing goes, okay, your trade goes to the server software decides this liquidity pool, and a hedge fund takes the other side of your trade. You're long, they're short. The typical process is that the trade never leaves the Forex broker. It's a dark pool. The ECN sends your trade into the interbanking system. Okay. So you just have to decide, so how does this broker make money? If their clients lose money, the broker keeps it. So they'll come in and they'll tell you, oh, we'll give you the cheapest spread in the world. Yeah, because they don't make money on the spread. So how do they make money? Altruistically? They just do it because they like you and they're good people? No. So if they give away a service for cheap, and by the way, they'll give you we'll give you some BS lousy education and we'll give you some crappy alerts. Why? Because they want to keep you trading like a casino. They know They know eventually you're going to lose all your money. They're betting on it. They want you to lose money. So they'll give you really crappy signals and they'll give you mediocre education. Oh, it's all free and we have the cheapest spreads. Yes, because they want you to lose. They want you to trade. The more volume, the better. Because you're going to lose. And that's how they make money. Or an ECN like Trader's Way, they charge a fee similar to a spread. Just imagine it's about the same. Let's say it's just about the same. $3 to enter a trade. Cool. They make their $3. And off it goes. Okay, so how does this Forex broker make money? If you lose, they make money. How does an ECN make money? Through fees. So if you win, okay, how does that impact an ECN? Well, if you win, you'll keep trading. You'll trade tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And if you're growing your account, your lot size gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And the more you trade, the more fees they're going to make. Because all this costs money, by the way. There's licensing fees and technology fees and compliance fees and liquidity partner fees. So they charge you fees and all, and over time they make money, right? So if you win, you'll keep trading and trading and trading and trading and trading. They provide you a service and there's a fee tied to the service. And if you win, you'll keep trading and they'll keep providing the service. Over here, if you lose, they keep all your money. So you have to decide which one do you like. Typical Forex broker versus an ECN broker. You have to choose. Which one do you like? Do you want to be partnered with someone like this? Or do you want to be partnered with someone like this? That's up to you. You want to be B-booked? Be B-booked. It's up to you. If you're cool with that, you're cool with that, right? No, there's more than one ECN. There's not many, though, Roderick. So what I recommend you do is you do a search for ECN Forex brokers, okay, and come up with a list and then do some due diligence. Okay? I'm just suggesting you should put Traders Way on the list. And then do your own due diligence. Yeah. All right, so how would you start today? You could start today as if it's going to be a bear, we have a bearish price. Is it going to be bearish? I don't know. But you could start looking for lower lows and lower highs. So a typical situation here is a trap and break. And we're right on the trap and break line, so even when I draw, it's hard to see it. But you could do a trap and break like down here. Okay, up. And then take it down. Okay, the next level you need to worry about is this one because that's where bulls are going to buy. So the closer you get there. So you have to decide what you want to do. Okay, this is definitely a selling price up here. Okay. That's right, Osama. Yep. The ECCB. I've been to the ECCB. And by the way, one of the, I forget his name, but, and I don't know if he's still there, but 5 years ago when I visited the ECCB, the person in charge, who obviously I didn't meet him, but I did a little research and I saw some speeches. And the guy that was in charge of the ECCB, dude, he was impressive. And I Googled it, and he went to school at the University of the West Indies and was very impressed. Yeah, was very impressed. They must have a really good program. Yeah. Yeah, very good stuff. Let's see if... okay. So here, all right, yeah, the ECCB, yeah, very good organization. So if you're like, oh man, it's just some random place in the Caribbean, it's probably all a bunch of drug dealers and money launderers. No, you are biased. No, they're good people. Oh, for sure. And like I said, I went to St. Kitts, and yeah. So, anyways, so you can go under there. So, for example, these guys are the ones that went in and cleaned up the old money laundering and stuff from the 80s. You know, so that's long ago when it was, you know, money laundering for drug dealers. Yeah, that was, you know, Pablo Escobar. If you think all Colombians are drug dealers and all Caribbean bankers are launderers, dude, you are stuck in a in a lost age. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, things have changed, Grandpa. Things have changed. Anyways. Okay. So what do you think? Are you long-term or short-term, right? All right. Well, maybe we'll zip over to TRADARS. Cool. Coolio. So what do we want to look at? You probably want to look at short-term fundamentals. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Did you get the email this morning? It saves a lot of time. So, if you don't have time to watch my webinars, you're like, man, he's long-winded, takes 20 minutes to say something that takes 3 minutes to talk about. All right, so if I'm a babble fest, the email just spits it out. All right. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I never remember. Where it is. Hang on. I got to do something. Hang on. Yeah, I saw it, JP. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Well, it just, that's what happens at market opens, right? So if it drops lower than support, then we know where the next one is. That's all, right? It's like you manage it, right? That's right, Sky Killer. I am not going to be in town tomorrow or Thursday, and maybe not even Friday. I can't remember. I don't know. I think I'm going to be here on Friday. Hang on, I got sidetracked again. Hang on, so many things going on. The TRADARS report. All right, so here's this morning's TRADARS report, right? So this is the quick and fast, dirty. If you think I'm a babble monster and you're like, dude, can I get through this in a minute or two? Yeah. All right, there's Amazon, there's Tesla, there's Meta, there's NVIDIA, there's USD Swiss franc, there's USD yen, there's the S&P 500, there's the FTSE, there's oil. Look at that. Oil down to 65, JP. Oh my God. Okay. Gold, NASDAQ. Okay, that's just from today. Whoa, 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 whoa. So what you would do is you would open your charts and go directly to those and see if you agree. Now you need to do further technical analysis. Remember, it's only a pattern. So now you go there and you're like, do you agree with oil doing a bottom out around 65? So you're like, okay, give me some oil. Give me some oil, Bubba. Okay. So you go to, let's go back to commodities. And TRADAR says down, and I had it set up as maybe a possible upside move. Okay, well, I have two potential upside moves. From the price we're at now, 67.5-ish, so 67. The next one is down here at 63.5, 64. TRADARS says it might be more like 65. Okay? And so you want to take a little bit longer term look at that. Brent, oil. Okay, U.S. oil. Here it is here. This is the one from the email, right? So you open up in a new tab. No. You open it up into a new tab. Okay. And you're like, okay, up to 69, down to 65. Okay. Up to 69, and it's on its way down maybe to 65. Now, I have it a little lower than that, but what it's saying is based on the trend. So really all it's doing is looking at this. Okay? It's looking at this. So it's not guessing, and it's not saying 65 is the bottom. It's saying this move is going to be from 69 to 65, which will be here. And then you could probably say up here and then down here to 64. But the thing is, you need to know what to look at. It doesn't know what the future is, but it knows what the pattern is. Remember, there's a big difference. Okay? But when I look at this, I still think there's plausible support, right? I have to zoom way out to see it. There it is. So I have these kind of eyeballed. So I'm not entirely certain it'll fall that far, but we'll see. That's why you day trade. So now you could be on the smaller time frame. Okay, so maybe something happened here where supply is not threatened. Be nice to have some news based on that, huh? Do 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 do. You could say live and let live. But no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, S&P maybe trying to make its move. Let's take a look at the stock market. You like the stocks? Huh? You like the stocks? Right off. So we did all of this yesterday, guys. Look at that. It's so wonderful. Look at that. Here, we have to zoom in here. Yeah, look at our plans, bro. Down, bubba. Down. Down. Yeah, baby. What had probably happened is down to somewhere around there, and then you look left and you drag it across, and then it'll bounce up, and then we'll have it down. So, a CPI PPI type move over time, and we end down here, and then maybe I start gobbling it back up. Because remember, I want the stock market to fall so I can buy it. Here's the S&P 500 I did yesterday. Hey, you're not in the day trading group? That's a shame, bro. Otherwise, you would have this all drawn out. Look at that, huh? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Look at that. Oh, snap. Oh, God. Cool. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I guess I should point it out because it is a little different. Okay? Let me just point it out. All right. When you join TRADARS, okay, you can do the email subscription only, the one I just showed you, and you get used to our patterns. And you just take a look. It gives you a little of everything. It's like a little demo account. Cool. Nice. It's nice. I'm telling you, it's really nice. 12 patterns ain't no joke. Cool. But what you should do, and what I'm hoping you do, you'll at least start with the base subscription. It's $97 a month. And it's the swing trading group. You guys remember the swing trading group over at Investor Bootcamp? We meet Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we meet today. We're going to talk about fundamentals today. Thursdays, we focus on technicals. We do special events. There's 100 hours of educational lectures, not babble videos like this one. And we're building or have built gamified collaborative tools so that you can talk with other traders and share feedback with other traders. We're bringing in community leaders, so courses, coaching, community, the swing trading group, it's all there, and it's the same price. And by the way, if you have an Investor Bootcamp swing trading membership, you already have a membership at TRADARS, and you received an email many days ago asking you to create a password because your account is already created. And I think you all did it, but there might be one or two stragglers. So if you're a swing trader at Investor Bootcamp, you're already a base member at TRADARS. Why is gold falling? Because people are selling it. Okay. Then the next level is base, 97 a month, plus TRADARS. Okay? So they're just combined. This plus a team. We have a technical team. It's the day trading group. See, same price. Swing trading group, and day trading group, same price. Nothing's changed for you. Cool. Fundamentals, the fundamental trading team, that's QuantBox. Yay! So now you have, the technical trading team, the fundamental trading team. So QuantBox live, day trading live, swing trading live, all your friends are there at TRADARS. The new one, and this is actually live. I haven't actually quite built it yet. It's all there, and some of you, if not all of you, are getting it for free, maybe or maybe not, but I will put it all together probably in the next week or two. And the new service is a 24-hour-a-day volatility, news trading, scalping-focused team. So if you spend most of the day on the 5-minute chart and the 15-minute chart, this is for you. And I got some tools in here that are just, imagine, how about this? Imagine it's 4 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday in the middle of the month. Would you like to know the top 3 things that should be moving right now based on quantitative analysis? Would you like to know the things you should be staring at right now that have the highest probability of moving? And quantitatively, how much they're going to move and when they're going to move to that level. Hourly, 4-hour, and daily targets based on quantitative analysis of millions of candles. I've already built it. It's already done. Okay? It's already done. And on top of that, I have one new secret project that we're actively working on. I got to stage 2 of probably a 4-stage project. Stage 2 is now complete. I'm waiting for another team to do 3, and then stage 4 would be beta testing and tweaking. But we are very, 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 very close to having a 24-hour-a-day service for those that like to trade short-term trades, meaning you're on a 5-minute chart all day. I needed to get that, but I can't. So if you like this type of trading on this time frame, this service is going to be crazy for you. It's crazy. Okay? And I can tell you what to trade. Right? I can tell you what to trade and how far it's moving. And from that, you can figure out things like stop loss, Dude. Wait till I do that. So that's $600 a month if you want all three, or if you do Traders Pro, it's the news trading team, the fundamental trading team, the technical trading team, and the swing trading team for $300 instead of $600. Lovely. Oh my God. Oh my God. So obviously I want you here. I want you to have all of this. I want to unlock everything on TRADARS for you. That's what I really want to do. So someday soon, I will show you what the new tools are for the news trading team. But like I said, I think most of you are going to be Traders Pro subscribers, and you'll have everything. Okay? Cool. So anyways, this is part of the technical. Okay, when you join the technical trading team, I unlock the technical part of the site so you can do your analysis. Cool. So 7 minutes ago, we saw a double top breakout. We're already bears on this anyways, right? So that's interesting. You want to take a look at Beast? Let's trade the Beast again. The Beast, the Bull, the Bear. Okay, what's it looking at? That's interesting. On a 15-minute chart. So it's zoomed in, huh? So it's just looking at this move. Oh, yeah. So look, when I trade the daily, okay, see, I like to set everything up with day trading first, and then I drill down. That's how the Wayne works. So the down, the up to the moving average, and the down, right? That's how I start all my trading. Okay, you can see there's a swing trade. You can see I set this up 2 weeks ago, so I totally agree with everything here. Now, on a smaller time frame, let me drop to the hourly and not the 15. And then let me show you, if I was day trading this down, which this is just a simple day trade, I would add my bias pivot points, and I'd say, hey, just give me the last couple of days, let's say 5 days. And we're bears on this fundamentally because TRADARS told us. You know, quant box? Yeah. Okay, so good. We're bears. And so guess what? Yesterday, okay, we knew somewhere around here. That's where you sell. Bearish selling zone. Can you see that? Bearish selling zone. And this is the target. So now that it's happened, you got to be a little bit careful because we're approaching profit taking. Now, going back to the pattern now, because that's different. That's me day trading. It's actually a swing trade. Before it became a day trade, it was a swing trade. So this move up here, entirely predictable. In fact, I predicted it a week and a half before it happened. Okay, in the swing trading group. So then it happened the next swing, which is the beginning of the month, which is a position trade, and that makes sense. So all this is very logical, and it's also seasonal. Like, dude, this trade is a no-brainer. Okay, great. But now we're stuck down here, and we're already approaching today's target. Okay, now on this chart, we're looking at based on the pattern. Remember, it's not the other stuff I did is fundamental, seasonal, some day trading, swing trading, position trading stuff. That's not what's happening on this 15-minute chart. TRADARS is only measuring the range. And it says, hey, bro, if you break the range, then the way to trade the pattern is measure the distance of the range and project that down. It's just how you trade. It's just a pattern, bro. But it is plausibly happening. So when you measure that distance here to here, that gets us down between, let's say, 86 and 85. 86, 85. So we're at 86 now. Okay. And I have 85, 81 is the first target. But then I have this target, which is 85, 98. So anyways, 86. I would agree with this pattern. Let me pop the pattern just so we're focused on the same thing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Way easier to say. 85, 77. 85. Yeah. This is 81. It says 87. But they're doing two different math problems, right? Plus, we have this monthly pivot here, which is also a different math problem. But we can all agree that this area is the next level of support. Everybody agrees with that. The pattern and the process. Cool. Well, what's the ultimate target based on the pattern? 85.21. It's actually a little higher than that. Probably says here, doesn't it? No, it doesn't give the big one. 85.77. It could, yeah, most likely, but that'll take another extra day, right? So if I were going to target the lower number using other techniques, of course, I would say, okay, we get down into the profit-taking zone, and then we come up, but see, that creates a lower low. That if it closes low, it's going to pull tomorrow's pivot down, which makes the roll reversal and the daily pivot the resistance. What used to be support is resistance. And then we take it down to about 85. And that fulfills the pattern. Holy schnicker schnocker. Dude, this is good, right? Tell me it's good. Thank you. That could be a nice risk off. What do you guys think of this one? Let's do a vote. You guys are too quiet. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong? You won't talk to me. You won't tell me. Okay. Do you agree with this pattern? Meaning, I mean, the pattern is correct. With this pattern's target. How about that? Yes, no, sorta, maybe. Sort of, maybe. All right, let's take a look. Do the poll. Uche. Once again, the questions like that are easy. If you know technical analysis, for example, that's easy because the chart answers the question. So, but I don't know if you're asking me fundamentally. Fundamentals give you a direction, but not price. Okay. I told you the direction I believe the yens will be. Back in January, I told you what is likely to happen September and October. So, yes, that I've already answered 9 months ago. So to say it now, I think is empty. But for those that attended the presentation and paid the $4.44, it's going to carry a lot of weight because they remember me saying it. And now if anything remotely like it happens, then it's going to create at least $4.44 worth of value. And I like to tell people, I like to provide $12 worth of value for $4. Yeah. So the next time I hold one, Uche, sign up. Yeah, I haven't done an Outlook in a while. All right, so I'm going to end the poll. But once again, a very small fraction of you have answered the... So what do you do? What do you guys log in and then walk away or something? Or you're logging in and listening, but you're trading. And you're like, I can't be damned to answer the question. Yeah, well, I did it January. I think the first or second week of January. Okay. But, dude, once again, Uche, here's how you do it. Here's really how you do it. Okay? You join TRADARS. Yeah. Cruisers at work. Galactics at cruise. Yeah. Look, when you ask questions like that, you're asking the right question, but it's answered in the fundamentals. It's answered in the technicals. It's answered in the coaching, and it's answered in the courses. So you're asking all the right questions. What you're saying is you don't know how to do it. And yet we have all the tools and the training for you to do it, so you should just join. I can give you an answer, but there's no value because you still wouldn't be able to trade it because you don't know how to trade it. You don't know how to interpret it. So you should just right here. This is the best deal. Right there. Well, technically, that's the best deal. Pay the money. Solve the problem. Right there. Solves your problems. Yeah. But I'm like, dude, seriously. Yeah. I'm not trying to get you $300. I'm trying to make you a success. And when you see all these tools that I've built, it's an, oh my God, game changer. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to end the poll. We almost have enough people. I tried to get 30 people, which should be half of you guys, but half of you guys haven't answered. All right. So so 80% say yes. And so the things I like is, step one, direction. Okay. I like the direction. It's a down channel. And 2, okay, it's a down leg in a down channel. Sometimes you'll have a down channel with an up leg. I don't like that. But a down channel with a down leg is what I'm looking for. Now, ideally, before you even get to direction and leg, you already agree with the bias. So really, number one should be bias. Okay? Okay? But I can tell you, oops, I have to go back to technicals. I can tell you that was, I think that was pound yen, right? I've even forgotten. I think that was pound yen. Down channel, it was down here somewhere. Pound dollar, maybe? Maybe it was pound dollar. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think we're in a risk-off period. Seasonality would agree with that. There's a bunch of things. So I'm okay with selling it, and it is falling, and we have a down leg. And the first step is down to the psych level of 130. So we could pick up 75 pips. Yeah, that's decent. Really, it's set up closer to 131. Okay, entry 130.70, but you could have been up there a little earlier. This came out 2 hours ago. Sell at 130.70. Put your stop at 131.05. Target 130, and you should get it today. You guys like this, right? Okay, you like this, right? Where's the pound dollar? Okay, entry 130.69 I think was the actual entry. Because remember, it's watching it form before that. 130.69. Okay, so it's that little move. Okay, that little move right in there. And I think it was 92, wasn't it? So target, oops, come on now. Okay. Because remember, I'm trying to confirm all this. Okay. Okay, 129. Oh, I almost got it exactly, 92. I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even looking. Okay, there's the target. All right, let's try to figure out a different way mathematically to describe that opportunity. So you can go insert indicators, custom, bias pivots. I'm a bear. Give me today's target. Okay, not quite that far. Okay, now remember, it's a pattern trade. Now, I've already taught you how to day trade. It's in the training course. We have a day trading group, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. Pink is the sell zone, which we also can see is one standard deviation above the downsloping mean. And the day trade target, the conservative one, is this price. The aggressive one is overlapped with a pivot around 130.25 to 130.20. So this is what I would do if I was me. Doesn't mean the pattern is wrong. It means the pattern is the pattern. Remember, it's not a prediction of any kind. There's no prediction here. It's saying, okay, when you analyze using technical analysis, if you connect these dots with these dots, okay, and you do a linear projection forward, y equals mx plus b, okay, m is the slope, okay, and then you take the slope and you project it forward. You take the slope, you project it forward. So you get this data, and you can go all the way till at apex. Okay? The second part is you're measuring sort of, if I can get my mouse to work. Okay, you're measuring this distance, and then you're trying to take that to, right? Slope that down. Okay? And they should be somewhat equidistant, but not quite because of the narrowing of the spread. But it's definitely saying, okay, that's where the new target would be based on the pattern. It's only a pattern. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to it. But it's looking for them to help you out. Say, hey, you might want to look at this. It's worthy of your attention. Remember, out of the, 30 things to potentially look at? Okay, imagine this. Look at this. Look. There's 3 or 4 pages. Okay? Seems like a lot. Of 7,500 charts, This is the 3 dozen you should check out, and most of them are the same pairs, just different time frames. So really, I mean, it's extraordinarily efficient. Okay, do not think of TRADARS as an alert service. I treat you with respect. An alert service is for idiots. You are not an idiot. Mama didn't raise no fool. Alert services are there for those that are trying to get rich quick without actually doing any of the work or any of the training or any of the blood, sweat, and tears for years. They just would rather get rich. Yeah, fool's gold. But for those that want to do the work, this helps you be more efficient. There's a big difference psychologically. One says, help me do the work better. The other one says, I don't want to do the work, just do it for me and make me money so I can live rich and I can have a big yacht and a helicopter and a private jet, girls in bikinis, bars of gold, giant watch on my wrist, and I'm going to live made in the shade. Yeah, you're a child, if that's what you think. Yeah, so let's change that. Let's say, how do we take our trading and investing and become a sustainable business? Okay, those are the traders I want to work with. Okay? I hope you share that vision. And so when you really fundamentally understand what's going on here technically, this is a time saver. It's an efficiency issue. And I like these other tools I'm about to launch, will actually get it down to not just the patterns. Fundamentals help you with the trend. Okay, then we have patterns. But it's going to come down to the hour of the day. So imagine we have 7,500 charts, because we do. All right. And we're watching all these time frames and all these asset classes. We've gone back 6 months. So it's revolving 6 months. So every one of these charts we are analyzing now, constantly going back 6 months. Do you understand how many 15-minute candles that is? Well, actually, we're not using the 15-minute chart on this project. We're using hourly, 4-hour, and daily. So every asset class we cover times 3. Going back 6 months. So let's say that's 180 times 24 hours a day times 6 hours a day times 1 hour a day equals how many candles we're looking at. It's extraordinary, right? Like literally, you're like, oh my God, that's so much data. And for every single asset on every single one of those time frames, we are now calculating based on what it actually has done over all those candlesticks, the implied volatility for every single asset on every single time frame, and then tell you which one you should be watching right this second, where your targets should be based on the quantitative analysis of implied volatility, and where your stop can be based on quantitative analysis of implied volatility. And it updates in real time. Watch this, not that. Watch this new thing, not that. Watch this new thing, not that. Watch this new thing, not that. Here's the 5 things you should be watching right now on a Tuesday at between the hours of 10 and 11. So please answer this question. How many people would like to know the top 5 assets you should be watching on a Tuesday between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. New York time, based on quantitative analysis of millions of candlestick data? And then at 11, those assets are likely to change. And the page automatically will change and said, hey, between 11 and 12, Jim, you should watch these other assets now. Because we've analyzed every Tuesday between 11 and 12 of every asset going back 6 months, and we can tell you which are the best assets to watch right frickin' now. Oh my God, I've already built it. It's not even a dream. I can show you right now. And it's going to go in the news trading team because it updates every hour. So the news trading team, the scalping team, right? The scalping team is designed for people that need to know every hour, every news event, every news headline, because they need fluidity throughout the day. Okay? So this is why I'm like, if that's all you want to do is sit on that and trade vol all day, you're going to have news event vol, but I can give you implied volatility stats. Okay? Or you can just do TRADARS Pro and you get everything. I'm not including the email alerts and the text alerts and stuff because it costs me so much freaking money to do that stuff. I'm still losing money on that. But as far as unlocking TRADARS, yeah. You want to see? Well, I'm not going to show you directly. I'll show you indirectly. Let me show you indirectly, just to give you a sample, to show you that it's not BS. But I don't want to. It's not there yet because I haven't actually announced it. But watch this. I can open image in a new tab. That's what it looks like. So when I took this screenshot, okay, in the next 1 hour, Apple is going to stay between the range of 224.44.5 to 233.31. In the next 4 hours, 224.05. In the next 24 hours, so this was a Monday night. Monday night, Apple is the most volatile, followed by Microsoft, Amazon, Visa. But the cool thing is you go up here and it says current volatility and you see the menu. You click the menu, and let's say you don't trade stocks. You just turn stocks off. You just turn them off. Now it's all Forex and futures, right? Forex, commodities, that kind of stuff. And you can just set it so you're like, just tell me of the Forex pairs, okay, and gold and oil. And it'll organize everything by hourly implied volatility based on day and hour of day. So expected price range. So for example, if this went up and you wanted to sell it. No, I guess let's say we're buyers. Okay? If you bought this dip, your stop should be below these two areas. You should be below 225 because based on 6 months of Monday nights, over the next hour and 4 hour, it doesn't fall. It doesn't fall that far. So your trade plan now would be, okay, it went up, it went down. So now you're thinking about buying it, right? So you would buy it, and by the end of the day, you should be here. And right now, since you just went long, your stop should be right below this. So you're risking this much, and you're targeting this much. Looks like a 3-to-1. And that's based on implied volatility on Monday nights. Whoa! Whoa! And by the time we get to hour 23, so between 11 o'clock at night, my time, and midnight, all of this updates, all of this. The assets are likely to change because of the quantitative analysis of their past performance. of that hour of that day. So this thing just keeps updating. It just keeps updating. It just updates throughout the day. Now it's like, stop trading Apple, go look at Bitcoin. I'm like, oh, good. Why? Because Bitcoin moves this time of hour better than everything else moves. You're like, oh my God, I got to go look at Bitcoin. Dude. And it works. Like, it's done. It's done. I just haven't formally announced it. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. You are now down to the hour of the day and knowing exactly what to be watching. Oh my God. And I have something else we're working on that is amazing too. And is going in here. Dude! Honestly, I'm not hyping it up out of sales and marketing or something. You know me. You should have known me for so long, right? Like, I'm excited because I'm a trader and I love this stuff. So I look at it and I'm like, holy crap. I love that. So the passion I'm giving you is my own passion for what we do all day. Oh, God. Yeah. So I hope you're in it, and like that, you're going to get it as part of this membership. Anyways, that's legit, my friend. That's legit. Yeah. Yeah. And I haven't announced it yet, but you know what I think I could do? Today's Tuesday, right? I'm trying to organize my day. I'll tell you what I can do. Because it's done. I want to formally announce it. I just can't find the time to formally launch all of this. I look at it like next week I have a CIA meeting again, and we have the Fed meeting. When am I going to do an official TRADARS launch and launch it to the whole world and unlock? I have all these upgrades I even built 3 months ago that I haven't given you yet inside of what used to be called QuantBox because I wanted to wait for an announcement. I still can't find the time. But so anyway, so now that I've given you like a mini announcement, and most of you are very familiar with what I'm talking about, TRADARS and all these services. So, we're friends. Like, of the 51 people, you're all probably Investor Bootcamp people, right? And or FX Bootcamp going back further, right? So for you guys, without any sort of, do I need to wait to give you this? Or should I just give you that tool now without an announcement beyond what I just did? What I could do, if you're like, dude, just give it to me. Why wait? If you're in that camp, one thing I could do today is I could unlock it for these guys and these guys. Because I'm not really selling the news team quite yet. But I suppose I can unlock it there. I can just, if you're, like, I don't think anybody signed up to the news trading team because I just invented it. You guys actually invented it a couple of months ago. I've been working on it. Like, this tool was for you guys that said we need a news trading team. Dude, this tool was made for you, by the way. I just had to invest. It's only money and it's only time. So time has gone by. Money has been spent. I have it. I don't really want you to join the news trading team yet, though, because I'm working on another thing. And actually, there's 2 components left. For every news event, see, maybe I can sell this. Sorry for thinking out loud. I'm sorry. I'm so stretched thin. So now I'm just talking it out. You and I, we're like a team. Honestly, I think of us as a team, a community. So sorry for me babbling out loud. I guess I can unlock this. Because one of the things I want to do, or we're going to do, I don't like I want to. One of the things we are going to do is every time there's a news event here. I took the tab off. You know, the one that shows you, it goes back over the patterns for news events. Okay. And it only looks at the high volatility events with reliable patterns. We called them sonars. Every sonar event will have, and very, very soon, maybe even next week, a live stream before the news to go through all of the analysis with you, plan it all out, write it all down, and then be live during the news release. Holy crap. That means if it's 2 o'clock in the morning because it's a pre-London news event, we will go live for that. There will be there's a live trading team room like there is for technicals and fundamentals and the base. There's a news trading room for that, and it'll all get recorded. So now you have a coach pre-news. You have the volatility. You have the sonar, news event analysis, and a new tool being built. Okay, that's all there. If you signed up for that, that forces me to start that next week. And it's possible. We could actually do that. If you join monthly, it's just better. I think you should do this. And this team is included, right? So you would get all those new tools and those new live streams. So here's the conclusion. You ready? Here's the conclusion. Sign up for this today, or sign up for this today, or sign up for this today. And I will unlock that new tool today. You can have it. It works. It's beautiful. I just have to turn it on. I just have to unlock it for these 3 memberships. And you can have it today. Like, I could do it in the next hour. Thank you, Fareed. I appreciate that. Okay? Is it it takes me time. So let me be blunt. Are you going to sign up now? Or should I just wait for an official launch like in 2 weeks? You can just wait 2 weeks if you want. If we don't want people, if people are not going to sign up right now, then I just don't worry about it. I don't have time. You don't need it. I'll deprioritize it. Now, JP, you already have it because you're already in, right? So I'll unlock it for you. Okay, great. Anybody else? Right? Denise is already in. Right. So, a lot of people are doing the annual. Yeah, it just makes sense. I know you're just trying to help. Yeah. No, see, no one else. Well, I can just unlock it for the annual people because they already paid for it. They already made the commitment. So, yeah, all right. So, all right, good. We decided. I'll unlock it for annual, but not monthly, and not for the news trading team. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. Yeah, well, it'll be there on the 16th then, when we get there. All right, cool. Well, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. I can do that quite quickly. Okay. Yeah, I can do that quite quickly. So look under, yeah, trading funded account is good, bad, good or bad? Trading, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. And do. Remember, TRADARS is not a broker. Trader's Way is a broker. They're an ECN. So, but is it a funded account? I mean, look, let me answer this a different way because I think maybe you're asking me a different question than I originally thought. Okay. I traded a demo account for 2 years. I had a real career. I loved my job. I made good money. And I did good work. And I had benefits. It's like the first, it may have been the only job I've ever had was a venture capitalist. Okay, Andrew? So I was not going to quit that job and say, I think I'm going to be a Forex trader now and go and fund an account and quit my job, right? No. I traded for 2 years until I made significantly more money than my job. And that's how we got there. You know what? I think someone's trying to reach me. I got to go. So you guys, I'm going to unlock it for annual. I'm not going to be around tomorrow or Thursday, maybe not Friday. So I'll see you when I see you. Swing trading, I'll see you at 4. Cheers.